Hi, we are swIDch. Let me explain what challenges we are trying to solve. On the left is the traditional authentication process called tokenization. It requires several bidirectional transactions to authenticate. It is complicated and many calculations are done in the authentication flow. On the right, to avoid heavy infrastructure and cost, we use unidirectional authentication process. However, it has a weakness using a static key. So, as you can see from the video, it has a high risk of credential breach with a static key. As a result, we came across an idea that authentication mechanism apply a dynamic code but still keep the unidirectional communication to authenticate. In other words, OTAC simply generate the dynamic code in a user device without multiple transactions with the server and conduct a single trip to server to authenticate. And we named the authentication mechanism called OTAC, one-time authentication code. Traditional authentication only executes two functions at a time, whereas swIDch OTAC can execute three functions at the same time. OTAC make it possible for the server to authenticate with the dynamic code alone, which was generated directly from the client. In a nutshell, swIDch OTAC algorithm is a unique frictionless authentication technology and constantly changing and never duplicate. OTAC algorithm validated by UK Cybersecurity Center. Now, the plastic card is not connected to the network, but it generates dynamic code that constantly changing. Unlike the traditional tokenization, it generates authentication code in a client device and without any network or server dependency. This will be highly beneficial for corporate clients when facing millions of transactions per second. Now, this number presents the value we want to achieve through the open innovation with your company. I will elaborate the numbers on the following slide. Toast Bank in South Korea has selected this model. Their NFC payment card generates OTAC to enhance the authentication strength. OTAC algorithm is available as an applet on an IC chip card. It allows to perform what PKI execute without PKI HSM on a dual interface card. As a result, it allows to set access management system with OTAC at 1/3 of the cost, comparing a traditional PKI. Now, I'm going to show you a more specific suggestion for you. It's IoT. OTAC applet can be applied to SIM. In 75% of cases, routers are the source of IoT attack. If a hacker steals a static ID and password of a router, they can easily take control of IoT devices. What if the access code of a router and the command to control IoT devices are constantly changed, and a SIM card can verify them in real time? Hackers will never be able to take control. OTAC also can be calculated on a standard SIM in 0.4 seconds. It has been officially tested by SK Telecom in South Korea that OTAC applet successfully functions. Well, are you thinking of VPN by any chance? Yes, it is similar to the VPN. However, VPN is expensive and complicated. Do you think VPN can be applied to all of the IoT devices that are individually connected to the network in the world? Not really. This is exactly where OTAC embedded SIM can be an easy solution, even if it is applied at 1/10 of the price of the VPN. As a result, your company can generate more revenue as well as offering cost-effective solutions for SME enterprise customers. According to recent research, global cellular MTM market is expected to reach $24 billion in 2025, and we are confident we can we can empower your business portfolio with OTAC solutions. OTAC has already been proven in the market. OTAC is applied in various verticals, including payment, mobility, drone, infrastructure with global corporate and government. And we hope your company will be displayed in here in the near future. Now, let me introduce our company shortly. swIDch is a tech-based company and holds more than 242 patents worldwide. And excellence of OTA's technology has been recognized in several international awards and competitions. And last, OTAC is highly scalable in various verticals, and we do not supply final product or services. Rather, we have a license-based business model that allow our partner to directly supply their product and services to the market. So please consider to switch your open innovation with swIDch. Thank you.